look up Super Saiyan 100. I know. Listen, I'm gonna put a picture up, and I know that you guys were looking at that like, oh my gosh, we were gonna get like a weird version of Sonic. Remember the Sonic live action?
Yeah.
Yo, the internet, we literally bullied. We bullied the animators
to make them a new character.
To do it again.
You women ever use like an epilator?
What the hell is an epilator? Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you for the demonstration. We all had different characters. Michael was baby. My older brother. All right, listen. This is gonna sound really stupid, okay? I gotta put it on the podcast.
Let's dig deep into the Ekamizi like family. You know what I mean?
Okay, y'all, hear me out. For my siblings who are watching or listening to this, I'm sorry. I'm putting
everyone out on blast. The Ekamizi clan is an embarrassment. Let's watch this.
Okay, listen. Growing up, one of the things that we did every Sunday was called Sunday wrestling.
We are now recording on the Zoom. We got everything nice and fixed up. You feel me?
Hold on, I gotta push this back.
Yeah, it's like way back
grill,
there.
Bro. All up in your grill.
It's looking nice on me. I'll tell you that much.
No, it looks good on you, bro. Gross.
And what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Why Not Podcast. It's your boy Carl,
and it's your boy James.
And we are excited to bring another episode to you guys.
All right, y'all, let's be honest. All right, so today we're going to be going over our top favorite dick pics, starting with number 10, Barack Obama. Now, Barack Obama has been carrying an 8. All right, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
We're cutting straight to number 1. It's James Chijioke Ekamizi with the slick Ricky Long Ticky with... Oh no, Chupapi.
Number 8. Burger King foot lettuce.
Yo, I think the Burger King man's like swinging. You feel me?
Yo, I mean, he's gotta be.
The literal Burger King, bro. Like, can you imagine?
I don't want to. No, I don't want to imagine.
We have the meats.
No, that's Arby's.
Oh, that's Arby's.
But imagine. Yo, the creator of Arby's is packing.
What was the
protein?
What was the Burger King saying? Because McDonald's was, I'm loving it.
Burger King.
Was it have it your way?
Have it your way.
BK, have it your way. You rule. Yeah. Okay. Have it your way.
There we go. All right. Well, welcome back to another episode of the podcast, y'all. A couple of things that we wanted to talk about today. First thing first is we just want to say that unfortunately, I'm sure that many of you guys have heard, but the creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, has passed away at the young age of 61. 61, right?
68.
68.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
He was at 68.
68, guys. It's very unfortunate. It's very sad. I don't know how he passed. I haven't looked into it that much, but for me, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, like those were all childhood staples, you know.
Yeah.
Watching Dragon Ball Z, seeing Goku. I mean, the whole, all of them taking a whole episode to transform, fights going on for a month because, you know, it's just how it is. But that's how it was back in the day. And Dragon Ball is the grandfather of all animes. And it's also, if you ask me, it's like it's like the gateway into other animes. A lot of people started watching Dragon Ball Z and didn't even consider Dragon Ball Z as anime. You know,
oh, for real?
I feel like when I was young,
definitely considered it as an anime.
I mean, I feel like growing up, people didn't really see it as that. Because growing up, people thought that watching anime was really weird. You know, oh, you watch anime?
Yeah, anime wasn't. That's one of the things. I feel like anime wasn't really popular back then as it is now. Like now, everybody is on an anime wave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now it's weird if you don't watch anime, which is definitely strange because a lot of y'all just be watching mainstream stuff. But, hey, you know what? I'm just here to say that, you know, Toriyama, thank you so much for...
Thank you.
Childhood. Thank you so much for...
For sure.
You know, really inspiring kids growing up, you know, I feel like in anime you learn a lot. You know, every
episode there's a lesson, bro.
Yeah, at least within every character there's something to learn.
For sure.
You know, all the character development you see, someone like Vegeta going from a villain to being a hero. Same with Piccolo, and Goku just being the, you know, silly goofy guy who ends up being low-key overpowered. And hey, listen, all I'm gonna say is thank you so much, Akira Toriyama, and rest in peace.
For sure. R.I.P. to the GOAT, man.
R.I.P.
But Akira Toriyama, bro, like, right, basically he said everything, bro. Like, thank you so much for making Dragon Ball Z. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I never really watched Dragon Ball Z growing up, but I definitely do want to be able to watch it thoroughly. It's just, for me, I feel like the only thing that I've really been into lately is just like Naruto and stuff like that, but I've always wanted to like expand more within like animes. So, but I do remember two things from whenever I was in my childhood, like watching from like Dragon Ball Z, because, you know, episodes would pop up here and there.
Yeah.
I always liked Krillin, bro. Krillin was always so tough to me.
Krillin?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
He ain't got no nose.
Nah, what I'm saying though, but Krillin was tough, bro. You can't even say nothing. Like, Krillin was a tough dude. And then I remember one of the episodes that I watched was like the toughest thing, bro, was whenever Goku turned into his legendary Super Saiyan moment.
Yeah.
Bro, that goated. Like, you knew that was peak. And that was just like, can this actually happen in real life? I was over here in my house, bro.
Bro, Super Saiyan 3 goated. And you know what, for the real ones out there, and I know that you're out there, there are those of you guys out there who did the same thing that I did when we would go on YouTube. Not YouTube, maybe YouTube, but maybe Google too, but we would look up Super Saiyan 100. I know, listen, I'm gonna put a picture up, and I know that you guys were looking at that like, oh my gosh, Super Saiyan 100. I can't wait.
What was Super Saiyan 100?
I mean, obviously it's not real. It's not a real thing. It's just like some fan made stuff. But you know, like in Dragon Ball Z, whenever they have Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, obviously their hair turns yellow and it rises up. On Super Saiyan 3, he grows really long hair.
Yeah.
In Goku. But I guess within all the other Super Saiyans, a lot of people would make fan art of just like hair getting longer and longer and longer, you know. And then Super Saiyan 100 is like this, like God, just like hair everywhere. And for some reason we thought that it was the coolest shit ever. Bro, I was just like, yo, this is so awesome.
That would be tough.
Nah, it would have been too much.
Nah, but big shout out to Akira Toriyama, man. Like, thank you for making Dragon Ball Z the way that it is, making it a gateway for other animes to just be more appreciated. You know what I mean? And then I feel like it's not even like people mention Dragon Ball Z like even within different industries and not just the anime industry. They mention it in songs.
Oh yeah, no, for
video
sure.
Games, you know, shows, like everything, bro. So it's pretty dope. Like, I remember being a kid and always like powering up the Kamehamehas.
Bro, everyone either tried to do a Kamehameha or try to get enough energy so then they can do a spear bomb. Like, it is what it is.
Yo, the spear bomb was crazy.
You know, but that's how it was. So thank you so much, Akira Toriyama.
Big tough thing though. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
But one of the things, funny thing today, right? Okay. So being able to jump into a different topic here. Can I just mention that? So if you guys saw our episode with J Maddie, right? So I was like, man, yo, J Maddie's a dope dude. And ever since then, I have not been able to put down Miss Barista, bro. I will tell you straight up, Miss Barista is a bop. And if you're not listening to it like every morning, especially while you making coffee, I know he's singing about a female, but sometimes I feel like I'm the female. I'm like, who you singing to?
Hey, Miss Barista.
Ooh. Get my espresso in.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Miss Barista.
Espresso.
When I look into your eyes, addicted to you.
Ooh.
and then I forgot who sang it, but she's like, take a sandale masyadong mabilis. I was like, if you don't understand what that means, it means like, hold on, wait, it's going a little bit too fast, like in Tagalog translation. Yeah, they're singing, for the majority of the song, they're speaking Tagalog in the song, bro. It's tough, dude. It's tough. I love listening to it.
Shout out J Maddie, shout out Wizards.
Shout out J Maddie, Leaf, Tina Corazon, and There's one more member of Wizards. I still we have to interview every single member of Wizards, bro.
Y'all need to hop on so that we can
okay.
talk and learn more about you guys.
No, I can't sing her part and not mention her name. Hold on.
Hey, Miss Barista.
Hey, Miss Barista.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, there are some things that we wanted to talk about today, guys. For one, this might be a little controversial, and if it is, tough titties. But we wanted to talk about bullying, but not if it's wrong. Is bullying okay? In some circumstances.
Bima. You're tough.
Okay.
I love her part of the song. But yeah, what were you saying?
Bullying. Yo, all right. So let's be honest, y'all. Were you guys bullied? Comment if you have been bullied. Carl, have you been bullied?
Most definitely, bro. Growing up whenever I was like in middle school and going up to like the beginning of high school, I was a fat kid. Like, I'm gonna send you a picture to put up. I'll show you guys pictures of what I used to look like as
Chunky
a child.
Carl. Look at him. Look at that boy. Look at him rolls.
I glowed up though. But yeah, no, man, definitely got bullied. I was just that fat Asian kid, and I just didn't, to be honest, like, it never really bothered me. Like, cause it really didn't bother me. I felt like I knew my place.
He said he knew his place.
I knew my place. I knew where I was going to stand, and I wasn't gonna try to go up against no 5'7", 6 foot white boy. Okay. I knew my place. I will say that.
All right.
But honestly, it just like, of course, I feel like sometimes I'm a big overthinker. So it's like when I hear people say some stuff about me, like whenever I was a kid, I was like, man, do I really look like that? And, I just made me feel like self-conscious and stuff like that. Because there's a difference between like, I feel like I was more emotionally bullied rather than physically bullied. Yeah, so like, but then when I was physically bullied, like, bro, like, have you ever gotten an atomic wedgie before?
No.
Do you even know what an atomic wedgie is?
Isn't that when you get your underwear and you pull it over the head? Listen, I never had elastic underwear elastic when I was a kid.
I didn't know what boxer briefs for, bro. I wore tighty whities, bro.
Ooh.
And man's stretched that. I'm telling you, that's the one time that I got physically bullied, and I promise you, I will never forget the feeling, bro. Like,
those weren't tighty whities anymore, bro. Those were loosey woosies.
I got my shoelace. It was a shoelace. How thin it got.
my man went from a tighty whitey to a G-string.
But yeah, no, I definitely did get bullied whenever I was a middle schooler, but I feel like I wasn't bullied as much anymore going into like high school because I was getting into sports. I was conversating. I knew people. So then it just, I don't know, especially doing sports made me lose a lot of weight too.
True.
Yeah, so that was definitely a big thing. That was definitely a big thing for me. And also yeah, it's just I feel like it didn't really faze me as much as it fazed other people, but other than that, it felt like I had to do something about it. But that's where I feel like it turns to, right? Sometimes I feel like when it comes to bullying, it takes it's horrible because sometimes it just leads to like really dangerous situations. But what it can do is build character, which is what I think it did to me.
Okay.
And now I feel like you say some crap about me, I'll probably say something back or just not give you the time and energy.
Now you say crap to me and I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to go and cry in my corner. But it'll build character. True. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you were able to get past that. I also did get bullied. Shout out mom for bullying me.
Shout out mom.
Physical, emotional. Took my money.
Your mom took your money?
Bro, she took a lot of things from me, man. She took a lot of things from me. She took my soul. Took my booty. Took my hands.
You never got bullied in school?
No.
Because I feel like if somebody did, it would have been a racial movement.
Honestly, I think... All right, hold on. Listen.
Okay. Racist.
So, bullied. Realistically, the only real bullying that I got were from my siblings. All right, my siblings bullied me a lot.
That's love. That's not bullying.
Nah, that wasn't, because I was really skinny as a kid, and the person who I would fight with the most is my little brother Johnny.
I was literally just gonna mention him, bro.
And we were complete opposites because like he's light, I'm dark. He was fat, I was skinny. So we were just like, bro, we were oil and water. We did not mix. So I would call him fat, obese. Oh, you're husky. You were husky. He used to call me a stick. And bro, like it was crazy, man. It was like the Fire Nation and the Water Nation. We just didn't work out together. But no, I didn't get any bullying when I was in school, and I think that part of the reason why. Well, actually, honestly, I can't even tell you why. I never really had to deal with that, and I feel like maybe the reason why I didn't have to was because of the respect that people maybe had for me, or maybe had for my older siblings.
Yeah.
You know, like for example, like Gabe, Stephanie, Michael, they all had a lot of big respect from people in school. So you're not gonna mess with the little brothers because you know you don't want to get a shoe stuck in your.
Oh, like
anyways,
your siblings were like pretty popular in school.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to say like popular, but like they definitely had a lot of respect. I mean, John for sure. John was popular. John was a prom king. So
Your little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was it like? Did anyone ever call you guys like the Ekamizi clan or whatever?
Well, I feel like a lot of people would call me Ekamizi more than they called me James.
Really?
Yeah. When I was playing football, everyone would just call me Ekamizi. Hey yo, Ekamizi.
They never called you James.
Nope.
Low key, it's because I feel like Ekamizi's tough. Like that's like kingship, bro.
Bro, I would get Ekamizi tatted on my chest and my belly button if I could.
No, that's sick though, for real.
Maybe.
But I feel like sometimes when it comes to the bullying part, because I know it's like a really strong word for people.
Yeah, it is.
And it's really just for what it comes from and how like you're brought up.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't necessarily like. If I ever find out though, like for me, I'm saying this now, but if I ever find out, like whenever I do have a kid and they're getting bullied, bro, I promise you, I'm pulling up to the parents. I am pulling up to the parents. I'm gonna flick a rubber band in each of their foreheads.
I'm breaking limbs. You think I'm joking?
Okay,
bro?
but dude, it's like, can you imagine though? Do you know what it's like to get flicked in the forehead with a rubber band?
Yeah.
Or no, the hornets. You ever make hornets as a kid?
Yeah. When you
with
get,
the paper.
yeah, you fold the paper.
Yeah, and then you.
Yeah, those hurt.
Oh, bro, we used to have hornet fights in the bus, bro.
See, I didn't like that
I was
stuff.
nice with it.
I don't
Oh
know,
my
man.
gosh, I used to have the back seat too, bro.
Mhm.
Because sometimes the back seat would have like an extra like cover in it, so I would like do some like Rainbow Six Siege action where I would like lean
Mhm.
and aim. And I would hit my boy in the back of the head, bro. Barely got me, man. It was nice, bro. I'm telling you.
It was nice getting hit
That's
in the
bullying.
head by a paper going 1,000 miles per hour towards my neck. But you know what I do want to talk about? When is it okay? Because hear me out, okay? I know that this is going to be a little controversial, but I think that bullying is okay to some extent, and here's why I'd say that. Sometimes you need to go through things so that you can just build character. For example, when has bullying worked? The internet is the biggest bully nowadays, and I remember that one time when we almost got. Oof, I was gonna say something different, but
What were you gonna say?
Nah, I can't say it.
What are you talking about?
No, listen, hear me out. We were gonna get like a weird version of Sonic. Remember the Sonic live action?
Yeah.
Yo, the internet, we literally bullied. We bullied the animators
To make them a new
to
character.
do it again, and it was better. I mean, granted, that meme Sonic, I think he still ended up in a movie, and I don't remember which movie it was, but bullying worked. And at that point, I mean, it wasn't really a negative thing. It turned out to be a very positive thing, and I think that it was actually very necessary. Because Lord, you can't disrespect Sonic the Hedgehog like that. Like, can you imagine?
You can't.
I mean, listen, going into live actions, like, that's already its own thing, because I almost went down a whole rabbit hole of live actions, but that might be another episode. Maybe we'll do it. I don't know.
I will mention one.
Okay.
Like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay.
Most recently.
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
Nope.
It's tough. I would say, like, coming from like where it was when it was a movie, right? Remember the live action trash movie that they came out with? It was trash. Whoever thinks that was a really good movie, you can go like in a hole or something. But other than that, super nice movie, or not? Super nice TV series. I loved every single second of it. But yeah, I love that live action.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is goated. I haven't seen the new live action. I do want to. I couldn't bring myself to see the old live action because it was too disrespectful. You know, the way that people respect Dragon Ball Z, that's the kind of respect that I have for Avatar. Because Avatar
Bro.
was like that. Avatar was the show for me, man.
You know what was forgotten though?
What's up?
You remember the live action Dragon Ball movie that they made?
Oh no, I didn't forget. I just chose to.
Not think about it.
I just chose to put it in the back of my mind.
It was trash.
Yeah, it was.
Do better, or actually, don't even do it at all. Leave it as an anime.
I think we need to bully everyone into just not doing live actions. I think that can be a positive thing.
I feel like it really depends. Like if you're gonna do it, I feel like because sometimes people do the live actions, but they don't try to like incorporate anything from the original. You know, like they try to do their own thing,
Which is dumb.
which is I think is really dumb. Like they don't try to involve like the people who actually created it.
Yeah.
And turn it into, because I'm pretty sure Akira Toriyama was not involved in the Dragon Ball movie. Because if he was,
I hope not.
I hope not. But then I feel like if he was, it would have been a whole lot better than how they presented it.
I might have to look that up.
You have to, bro, because
Dang.
it's like if it was, man, like I don't even know how to talk about it, dude. It's bad. But
Bro, why was Ariel black? Little Mermaid.
did you not want her to be black?
No. No, why? Why would I want Ariel to be black? Is she black in the original?
Well, no, she's not. She's white. But
Exactly.
then
So why change it up?
See, the thing is with that though, right?
I'm listening.
It's when people decide to change the races or the genders of the character in the cartoon. So now it's like all different whenever it gets to the live action. So now it's just like, before we jump into a rabbit hole, I'm going to say this. We live in a free world.
No, we don't.
James.
That's another rabbit hole.
We're not going down this hole. We're not going, like, we're going to piss off a lot of people.
Listen. I'm putting my sleeves up.
We're going to piss off a lot of people. But I do agree. I definitely did like how the original of The Little Mermaid was white, you know?
Yeah.
But given, she was great in the movie, you know? Her singing. You haven't seen it? It's actually a really good movie. But
Okay.
it did trip me out, though, whenever I did see her as, like, The Little Mermaid. I was like, oh, yeah, there's an African-American woman playing Ariel. And I was like, that's kind of weird. But
Can you imagine
okay.
if Mulan was Hispanic?
See, that would just be downright disrespectful. If they don't, but that's the thing though. The Mulan live action movie was tough.
I haven't seen that either.
You just need to watch live actions.
I don't watch live actions. I think it's very disrespectful to the culture.
I feel like it really depends on how they do it and how they execute it. And sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. You just got to experiment with it. You know what I mean? Like, for example, or like when they do remakes,
Yeah.
right? So like it was hard for me to sit down and watch the new Percy Jackson series.
Okay.
Because I was just so used to the storyline of Percy Jackson whenever it came out, like back then. Because you know they looked a lot older, but then in the new series they're literal kids, like they're just kids. Of how, because it was going off the book. Okay. So I definitely think that was just to make the book, like make it as accurate and close to the book as possible. Then if you're like a book reader and you love that series, then that show is definitely for you. For me, it was just hard for me to get into because I was just so like caught up and used to like the old Percy Jackson.
Okay.
No, I mean, so I feel like it really depends. Like live actions, remakes, it's all a hit or miss, and you just have to like.
I kind of want to keep talking about live actions. I don't know why.
I mean, we could. We definitely could.
Have you ever watched Death Note?
No, it's that freaking notebook with Death Note on it, right? If you have your name in it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, I
You go to sleep. You take a
Do they
nap.
have is there a live action Death Note?
I'm pretty sure there is.
Oh, there is.
Yeah. There's a live action Death. How many live action are there? There are a lot. Dude, help me out.
Don't tell me how many live actions are. There's a lot of live actions.
One Piece. I think they recently did a live action One Piece.
They did do a One Piece live action.
Okay.
I heard it was tough though. I haven't watched it personally because, like I said, I can't even get myself invested into an actual anime, let alone the live action. You know, it would be very disrespectful to watch like the live action One Piece if I haven't even watched the anime One Piece.
A little bit.
Because I know a lot of people were geeking over like live action because they were like, oh my gosh, that's, and I'm over here like, who is that?
Yeah.
You know, I'm only learning the characters off of the live action when people are excited because they were just like, wow, this is how they translated from the anime to the live action. I wouldn't be educated enough to understand what's going on as much as other people, you know? So it's like,
I think that's where bullying can come in handy, though. I think that we should bully. I think the internet should band together and bully animators. So then, if we are going to do a live action, we make sure that the live action is
done
very,
properly.
very, very similar to the original. Because if you take a show, okay, and you make it a live action thing, and you change half of it, I'm not gonna want to watch it. You know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of examples of this, but it's like, imagine if we had.
Let me just look it up.
Imagine if we had a live action Ed, Edd and Eddy, okay?
Okay, that'd be tough. I would laugh.
Listen, it sounds like it would be tough until you find out that one of the Eds is black. Because we didn't have that. Johnny's Asian, okay? Jimmy's a girl. Plank is a dog.
See, but that's just like going overboard with it, though. That's weird.
Ralph is.
You relax.
Oh
Relax,
my gosh,
dude.
bro! I don't want to talk about Rolf because Rolf is a goat, bro.
So,
Shout out to Rolf.
what is it? Live actions. Yeah, The Last Airbender 2010 was.
Yeah, what are the reviews?
Um,
I kind of want you to read out some reviews.
5% Rotten Tomatoes.
Out of-
4 out of 10. Out of 5% out of 100. 5% out of 100 is what The Last Airbender got. All right, and that 4 out of 10 IMDb whatever
Okay.
review. That was, everyone knows that was a horrible movie.
4 out of 10 is a lot better than 5%. I mean, what were y'all doing?
Oh, you know what was tough though?
What's
What I
good?
feel like one of the best like live action films there was.
What's up?
Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo was tough.
You know, I'm talking a lot of shit about live actions, and I haven't seen half of them.
You're ridiculous. Scooby-Doo was tough. If you watch, if you guys have watched Scooby-Doo 2, you have to have this attitude when you walk into a room. Have you ever watched Scooby-Doo 2?
No.
There's a scene where where Shaggy and Scooby are trying to break into this bar, and it's a bar full of monsters and villains of like who used to be like basically ex-convicts, because you know monsters are just people in the Scooby-Doo series, and they all have to like get unmasked and stuff like that. So these are all just like ex-convicts in a bar. They dressed up as ex-convicts, and they dressed up as like a villain. And the way that Shaggy walked into the room, he busted it open, and he was dressed with Shaggy. He was like, "Hey, hey, hey, it's me, Spooky McGreedy."
What?
Dude, I'm telling. All right, bro. It
Listen,
was tough.
Maybe I'll have to go and see that. But
Dude,
all
I'm
I'm saying is live actions are usually trash.
The live action Aladdin was tough.
Haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you?
I refuse to see a live action.
Why? The
Because
Cinderella live action was tough.
haven't even seen normal Cinderella, bro. Maybe, and listen, I'm
I
not
haven't even seen normal Cinderella.
I'm not a Disney fan. I don't watch Disney. I
You said
wasn't.
normal Cinderella.
Give me a live action Ed, Edd and Eddy. I'll watch that. All right. Give me a live action
Ed,
Courage.
and Eddie was tough though, dude.
Give me a live action Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'll watch that.
Did you think Transformers was tough?
Transformers was tough? They
Okay.
did a good job.
See, that's a live action.
Good job. I guess it was live action. Yeah.
Okay. Out of all the live actions though, like how invested are you in like Batman?
I have watched almost all of the Batman movies.
Especially the new one with Robert Pattinson.
I want to say yes, I have seen that one.
Do you like that Batman? Who's your favorite Batman?
There are too many Batmans.
Okay, but like actors.
I don't even know actors.
I love the Robert Pattinson Batman. I love the Christian Bale Batman. What is it? What other Batman do I like? I forgot. It was whenever Arnold Schwarzenegger was what is it? Whenever he was the Iceman.
I don't even remember that.
Oh man, dude, I thought you were more cultured than I was, bro.
This was the best Batman because he talked like this. Joker, what are you doing?
Can you imagine if Batman went up to Joker's face and he was like,
Joker, Joker, where are you?
Joker, I'm gonna kill you.
Batman. What can I do for you? Joker, Joker, come here. I have something to tell you. It's very important. Okay. What is it? I'm listening.
Blows up, dude. It's directed by Michael Bay.
Credits. Oh, wait, that's Spider-Man.
You're a literal idiot. you're so dumb,
Bro, you know what? I will say this. I love Joker's character. Joker's character is amazing, and I can't tell you the actor because I don't know actors' names.
Heath Ledger.
Oh my gosh, bro! Amazing. What were we talking about? We're talking about bullying.
Yeah, we were. I'm telling you, this podcasting thing just brings you down a hole, and you just start talking about random shit.
You really do start talking about a lot of random stuff.
Hey, but bro, it's like it's interesting though, ain't it?
Yeah, man. I mean, I really wanted to talk about how bullying is okay sometimes because here's the thing: a lot of you guys think that you're invincible, and sometimes you need to get a little bit of you gotta get a little bit of dirt in your eye, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta get that atomic wedgie. Sometimes you gotta get that swirly. Sometimes someone has to take your lunch money a couple of times for you to realize that you need to stop being a little biscuit.
You need to stand up for yourself.
Yeah. So
yeah, definitely.
The internet is really good at bullying. Now, with that being said, I do not condone bullying. Everything I said is all a lie. I don't condone bullying. I think that bullying is absolutely I think that in some ways bullying can actually be beneficial, but in most cases bullying is a horrible thing to do. It can definitely lead to a lot of things, and yeah, don't be a bully. Obviously, don't be a bully, but if you are a victim to bullying, you need to realize that the person who's bullying you most likely has a lot of things that they're going through, and they're
lost.
The word I'm looking for is gone.
Lonely.
What's the word?
Confused.
No. When they're doing something to you. What's the word? It's gonna tear me up.
What are you talking about?
What's the word?
When they're doing something
Oh
to
my
you?
gosh, bro.
Attacking you?
No, not attacking.
Bullying you.
No. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid.
Find the word.
Why did you do this? What's the word? It's when you're oh my gosh, hold on. I'm not.
What's the word? Now it's gonna bother me. You can't leave me on silent. I can't do this alone. All right, while he's focusing on his thing, yeah, if you're gonna, two things you have to realize, right? You have two options. If you are getting bullied, if you are getting bullied as a kid, or if you are a teenager watching this, or someone who is still currently getting bullied in their adult life, which is sad, but we're gonna talk about it. You have two options, okay? One, you go to an adult and you tell them it's okay to be a tattletale, all right? Or two, you open a can of whoop ass. You start beating the crap out of that guy. Because, boy, I'll tell you this much.
Okay, listen, I don't know what the word is, but when that word hits me, Future James is going to throw that word in somewhere in this episode, and you're just going to hear it, and it is what it is. I'm sorry if I scare you, but it's going to happen. Okay, or I'll do it. Anyways, yeah, we don't condone bullying.
We don't.
So if you are
projecting,
bully, stop it.
Oh my
and
God.
if you are a victim, please ask for help.
I actually have a story.
What's up?
Like, I don't know if you know the story of like Ja Rule, but my bands got bullied in the music industry a lot. Like after Eminem like dissed Ja Rule's like views and records just started going down, and he was getting bullied so bad to the point to where 50 Cent Ja Rule was gonna have a concert, and to troll 50 Cent trolled him by buying the front seats.
Oh my gosh, that's messed up.
And then it was just like a blank. Like nobody was at his concert.
That's
People get bullied in the industry, bro. It's funny.
that's an expensive way to bully, though.
Just don't mess with the bull, man. You get the horns. You just don't mess with the goats like that, like Eminem and 50 Cent.
Don't
They're
mess
tough.
with the bull.
What's up, baby? You all right? This is the infamous Jasper that I continue to talk about, my fiance, on the podcast. I talk about her a lot. Yeah. You women ever use like an epilator?
What the hell is an epilator?
An epilator is a weapon of mass destruction. That's what. And like, if they made a giant version, like just imagine, like a giant version of an epilator, the world would end.
But what is
I'd
an
be so
epilator?
scared. Oh my gosh, babe, pull it out. Where's it at? Grab it,
What's an
bro. It's literally like, okay, imagine like like a hair trimmer.
Okay.
But like, think of it as like an open hair trimmer, and all the blades are just exposed, spinning. Tweezers, like it's little tweezers that are exposed out the end, and they just spin, and they just pluck your hair out. Look at it. It's a scary thing. I thought it was a fleshlight from here,
What the fuck is that?
bro. I'm telling you, if they made a giant version of an epilator, it's the scariest thing, bro. It's the scariest thing. I don't know why women do it. Y'all are so weird.
Does it hurt?
Yes, it hurts, bro. But it's how because it's better to pluck the hair fully out rather than shave. So they use that epilator thing, and it just like it reduces it doesn't reduce, but it takes more time for it to grow.
So what if I use it on my beard?
That would hurt. That would hurt.
What if I use it on my
James.
pubes?
James, that would hurt so bad. I promise you, you do not want to use an epilator on your face. You do not want to use that on your face.
What about other places?
I'd rather you get your face like waxed before you hit an epilator.
I kind of want to try it.
Dude, it hurts so bad.
I think we should use an epilator on the podcast.
I'll tell you this, right? When you look at it, you're not going to want to do it.
And you have it.
Babe, just show him. Who cares? Babe, just grab it.
I have armpit hair on my face. We all just call it a beard.
We all just grab it real quick. But yeah, dude, it's just epilators are freaking atrocious. I would never want to use that shit. Like, I would never, like, imagine how girls, they don't have a lot of armpit hair, right?
Yeah.
Imagine our armpit hair against an epilator.
I feel like it would get tangled.
Bro, our entire armpit, even the skin would probably get ripped off, bro.
This shit would probably like start to create knots.
I promise you, you're going to look at it and you're going to be scared, because the first time Jasper showed me, I was like, nah.
I don't need my armpits.
Get that away from me.
I don't need my armpits crocheted.
She's pulling it out. Watch.
Okay.
Oh, you have to plug it in?
Here, yeah. I want to see what it looks like.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's fucking scary, bro.
Then don't plug it in.
Where's it at? Plug it in. There's a plug right here, babe.
That just looks like a razor.
There's a plug right here. Come here.
I have ice in my arm.
Why do you have... Okay.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's how much it hurts, bro.
Oh, you just used it?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna
None
plug.
desu
Guys,
ka?
we are showing a demonstration of what an epilator is.
Don't use that. I'll keep it in my hand so he doesn't.
Okay, look at it. Okay,
Oh, my armpit hair. Hold
Wait, hold on.
look at that thing.
Do it again. Yeah, no. I'm good. Thank you for the demonstration. No.
And this is what women use on their armpits.
Yo, I mean, beauty is pain.
At that point, let it grow out, babe. Let it grow out.
Okay, well, thank you so much for the demonstration.
Some scary shit, ain't it?
It's not for me. It's not for me, Scoob.
I'm telling you, it's the first time I saw that, I was done with it, though.
Another
I was
thing.
done with it.
Another thing that I wanted to talk about today. Since we're talking about, we mentioned Dragon Ball Z in the beginning.
Yeah.
And I was talking about how Dragon Ball Z was a big part of my childhood.
Yeah.
A question that I wanted to ask you.
What's up?
What are some things that you took advantage of as a child that you miss or regret as an adult?
Huh. It's kind of tough. I would say it was probably more of like things that I've done as like a teenager that I took for granted more than I was a child. Because a child, like, you're just at that age where you just don't care.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's like you're very careless,
or you care too much.
But I feel like that was one of the mess ups that I did do was whenever I was getting into that age of like from being a child to a teenager or whatever. It's just being too scared of the future. And thinking about it way too much to where like I was just geeking out about it and I completely forgot what was happening in the present. But it's also two ways, because I was also thinking about the future a lot, but I was also living in the moment too much to where I wasn't even thinking about how to set myself up for life later. So definitely not learning more things in my life and prioritizing different endeavors rather than things that truly matter. You know what I mean? And I know as a kid, people will tell you, you're just a teenager, you're not supposed to be thinking about these things. Like, it's okay, live your teenage life, which is good, which is really good. But you have to like learn something about adulthood that you're gonna have to like start learning now so that you can bring that. Because there's like people who tell you it's like within your 20s, right? Some people say that your 20s are for you gotta grind on your 20s. Some people are just telling you, hey, in your 20s, that's like your mess up years. Go for it. You know, but for me, every time I think about it, I think that the ages from 20 to 30, you really got to start thinking about where you want your life to be. You know, as much as you can use it to mess up, cool. And it's like mess ups are inevitable. Mistakes are always going to happen. But whenever you're thinking about it, it's like, I'm trying to get to a point to where it's like, if I'm 30 or 40, I'm really just trying to enjoy my life at that point. I'm not trying to get to a point to where it's just like, I have to work so hard when I'm in my 30s and my 40s and my 50s. Like, I should just be in like leisure. I should just be prioritizing just taking care of my body and like raising my child. Like, I feel like that's one of the main things that I do want to do like in my later life, rather than like spending too much time working.
The thing about it is, I know that you're talking about that when you're younger, you should learn some adult things. But when you're a child, you don't know what adult things are.
That's what I'm saying.
like, you don't even know how to learn those adult things.
Yeah, and no matter how many times people tell you, you're never going to understand.
Yeah.
They can just tell you through experience, but until you experience it yourself, that's when you can get the full advantage of it. But then it's like you're not going to know until you get to that age. So I definitely get what you're trying to say.
Man, I feel like I should have been outside even more. I wish I wish I was outside more. Don't get me wrong. I was outside a lot. I was outside more than I was inside. I was always hanging out with my friends, riding my bike, getting into trouble, you know, getting chased by people because my friend Oscar decided to piss on a porch. Shout out Oscar. Steve, you were there, so you know that story too. But nowadays, I don't really see people outside anymore. Me personally, I still try to go outside. I like to go on walks. I try to go almost daily. But there are just so many things as a kid that were so simple, and now that they're not, you know. Something super simple, just taking a nap.
Yeah.
Just simply taking a nap. I feel like taking a nap back then, you take a nap, you wake up, no matter if it was a good nap or a shit nap, it was a nap, and you don't really have much to worry about. Now you take a nap and you have to worry about everything.
I have a question for you, actually.
What's good?
So, because you know you grew up with a lot of siblings.
That is correct.
Right? So the thing was, it was like you were just surrounded by them every single day.
Yeah.
But like now that you're basically you're about to hit your 30s, and do you wish like you could have had more time as a family, like with your siblings? Because I know you guys are like spread out. You know what I mean? So would you like take back some times like in the past or where it's like, man, I feel like I should have spent more time with them, because now it's like we're all adults and we're all split apart. But
yes and no. And the reason why I say yes and no is because growing up, I have a great relationship with my siblings, and we did a lot of really, really, really stupid things. And because we were all so stupid and bored and alone because our parents were always working, we created universes of just different scenarios. And I'm going to go down a little rabbit hole, but we created a whole world in our living room when the couch was the portal, and you go into that world, and we were all a family. It was, I'm going to say things that don't make sense, but like we all had different characters. Michael was baby. My older brother. All right, listen. This is gonna sound really stupid, okay?
No,
I gotta put it on
let's
the podcast.
dig deep
okay?
into the Ekamizi like family. You know what I mean?
Okay, y'all, hear me out. For my siblings who are watching or listening to this, I'm sorry. I'm putting.
Put everyone out on blast. The
everything out,
Ekamizi clan is an embarrassment. Let's watch
Okay,
this.
listen. Growing up, one of the things that we did every Sunday was called Sunday wrestling. After church, we would go home. Sometimes my dad would take us to Dunkin' Donuts. We'd get a dozen donuts, and our dad would go to work. Now, we were a big fan of WWE and wrestling, so something that we would do is on Sunday we would have Sunday wrestling, and that's when we tried out all of the stupid moves that we saw, power bombs, choke slams, and we were actually doing these things on each other and like slamming each other on the couch, slamming each other on the bed, doing DDTs. And it got really dangerous.
If y'all don't know what a DDT is, bro, try getting hit by one, bro.
Bro, it's not fun. But I don't know, we were having so much fun with it. That's one thing. But that's not the embarrassing thing, okay? Listen to me, okay? Listen, are you hey, listen, all right? Look at me, all right? Listen.
Zoomed in.
So, yeah, zoom in. Okay, so we had a world, and in this world, we were all babies and children. Granted, we were actually children during the time, but Michael's name was Baby. My name was Christian. My little brother's name was Curtis. My sister's name was Sister. And Gabriel was Babyo. And we called it Baby and Babyo. I don't know why, but pretty much what we would do is we went on adventures and we did a lot of stupid things, and we were acting like we were a family. And
acting like you were a family.
We were acting like we were family within a family. But we went on a lot of crazy adventures. The couch was a portal, and we would jump on the couch, and when we go into the portal, it would take us to Candyland. We had to take as much candy as we can before the monsters get to us. And sometimes we didn't make it. Sometimes Curtis or Christian would get left behind, and we're like, oh no, we gotta go back. So we run to the couch, and then we jump into the portal. Let me show you what it looks like when we jumped in the portal, okay? This is what it looks like. Head first.
He said head first.
And that's what it looked like to jump into the portal to go into a Candyland. Another thing that we did is we all had stuffed animals. I had a big penguin. Okay, hear me out. I had a penguin, big penguin. Maybe I can even find a picture of it. His name was Penny. Okay, I had a penguin named Penny.
Wow.
My older brother Michael, he had another penguin named Cheeto, who was also married to a bear named Cuddles, I think. And then my brother had a duck named Duck. And then my brother had a Santa Claus toy named Sam Sam. And let me tell you, and this is, I'm glad that we mentioned Dragon Ball Z. Imagine a Dragon Ball Z fight between stuffed animals. That's what we saw in our head. Like Sam Sam was just like beating everyone up. People flying, hitting the walls, explosions, people doing kamehamehas and stuff. I remember one of my brothers got so pissed off. I think it was Michael. Michael got so pissed off at my little brother John that he completely tore up the toy. Cotton was everywhere, and of course John was crying, but completely demolished the toy, and cotton was around my bedroom for like years. We never fully cleaned it up. Okay, I'm going down a rabbit hole and it's not making sense, but I'm just letting you guys know that my childhood with my siblings was amazing, and I had a lot of time with them. So to answer your question, no, I don't really think I need to spend any more time with them because I think we spent a little bit too much time together. But I will say that during the high school years, we did definitely, I feel like I drifted apart because everyone started to do their own thing. When I was in high school, Gabriel started to go to college. Stephanie was trying to go to college. Everyone was separating.
Yeah.
So things definitely happened further down the road, but that's natural because we were all slowly becoming adults.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you this. That was pretty interesting.
Everything I said was 1,000% true, and if you don't believe me, it's okay. But I had a very
I'll ask your sibling.
colorful, creative childhood.
Okay, but I'm sad to say that I do have to go because you're not gonna see this by the time it hits. But congratulations to my boy Joppy and Jess for getting engaged. I love the both of y'all. Everybody's just getting cuffed up this season, and I'm just super excited for your guys' like long time covenant with God in this. You guys are just amazing people, and I know you're gonna watch this episode and you're gonna hear it and you're gonna hear your names. Jasper and I love you, and we will get right to it. But yeah, they're getting engaged today, so we have a little engagement party happening in like 20 minutes by the time I get there.
Gotcha.
But dude, honestly, like I love filming these episodes with you. I can never get over it. It's like that. I just learn something new from you every single day, dude.
Bro, I feel like maybe I speak too much, but you know what? It's okay. Now
You
guys
talked a lot this episode, and I love it when you talk a lot. Because if you guys know James, and if you watch some episodes, James doesn't talk a lot. This is James. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, man, like thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Why Not podcast. We love it when you guys like honestly like I would like to just shout you guys out for the amount of support that we've been getting, like especially through TikTok, bro. Like
TikTok's going crazy.
TikTok is going crazy with the Why Not podcast right now. And then all of our followers on Instagram, all the subscribers that have us on YouTube, and the people listening on Spotify, we thank you guys so much for the support. We wouldn't be doing this right now if, one, we didn't love what we were doing and love conversating with each other, and two, if it wasn't for you beautiful people tuning in and letting us know all this love and support that we're getting for the podcast. So definitely big slick Ricky from the Tiki. Shout out to y'all, because I love every single one of you.
With that being said, y'all need to subscribe, and y'all need to start
subscribe.
Y'all need to start hitting give us 5 stars on Spotify.
I'll gaslight real quick.
Why are you guys listen? Like this is good cop, bad cop now. Like I'm tired of talking about this. Just tap subscribe. It's not that hard. 80% of you guys who watch your stuff are not subscribed to cheese. I almost said cheesy machos.
Alright, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much. But please like, comment, subscribe, share the Why Not podcast. We love you guys, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Coming out very soon. So, yeah. Y'all ready to hear?
Yep.
Ready? Wait, are we gonna count down? We're gonna count?
Oh, you wanted me to count?
Yeah.
All right. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. Yeah! You started from the burn. Dude, shut the f*** up, bro.
All right.
Oh, let the outro music be Miss Barista. Stream it on Spotify, Miss Barista by the Wizards. It's going off.
Pause it. Before we do. Oh, wait, what happened? What happened to my mic?
You just turned it off.
I turned it off?
No, you unplugged it. Here, take mine.
Wait, hold on. All right, hold on. No. All right, listen. All right, before we do this, I want to, since we were talking about childhood, I want to do my best impression of a mourning dove. All right, now play Miss Barista. All right, good night, everybody. Hey.
Hey, Miss Barista. And when I look into your eyes, addicted to you. I need my fix, it's no surprise. And when you bring me up, and I just can't get enough. And when you fill up my cup, I'm needing more of your love. You're my barista girl. When I look into your eyes, addicted to your world. I need my fix, it's no surprise.